Hey everybody, happy Thursday to you. It is time once again for 5 minutes with Phil. And I'm so glad that you joined me here today. We have been going through Exodus chapter 23, and what we're doing, we're finding all these promises that God gave to the children of Israel when they were leaving Egypt and they were heading to the promised land. And God has said that, look, I'm going to send my angel before you, and I'm going to go before you. I'm going to guide you. All you got to do is listen to me. I'm going to fight for you. We've gotten some pretty cool promises from God. I've got another one that I want to give you because, again, these same promises that the children of Israel got, I believe they apply to us today. So take a look at this. Verse 23. So we're Exodus 23:23. Here we go. My angel will go ahead of you and bring you into the land of the Amorites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Canaanites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites, and I will wipe them out. Okay, so some of you are reading that verse and you're thinking, okay, what's with all the ites and how does that apply to me? Okay, great question. Here's the answer. You ready? These were the main enemies of God's people. And God was saying, look, I'm going to bring you into that land. I'm going to bring you into the land of these enemies, and I am going to give you victory. I'm not only going to fight for you, I'm going to give you victory. And this is the quality of God that we need to hang on to, that God is a God of victory. Not only does he fight, but he is a victorious God. He wins. He defeats our enemies. And notice this, by the way. God didn't say, okay, I want you to stand at a distance and I'm going to take care of everybody while you just kind of watch. That wasn't the case. I mean, God literally said, I'm going to bring you into the land of these enemies. And it's in their land. It's in their camp. It's on their turf that I will lead you. And there I will give you victory. You know, a lot of us, we want victory from God, but we want to be we want to be taken out of the ring. I'm a big combat sports fan. I love to watch combat sports. No fight, no UFC fight ever gets won by one fighter standing outside of the cage in the stands and the other fighter standing in the cage. There's a battle that takes place. But the good news is that, as we said yesterday, God fights our battles for us. But sometimes he keeps us in the cage. He keeps us in the ring. Sometimes there's some sweat involved. Sometimes there's some work involved. Sometimes there might even be some stress involved. And we don't like that. And so we assume that we're losing. We assume that things are not going our way because we're not comfortable. Ask any UFC fighter. It is not comfortable getting punched in the mouth. It's not comfortable being dealt some difficult blows from the enemy. But God's promise is this. All right, it might get uncomfortable for you, but we're going to win. We're going to win this. And so I want to speak to somebody today. You're facing a battle, and maybe it's getting a little bit uncomfortable because you'd rather see this battle fought outside of the camp of the enemy, and God's actually he's got you in the thick of things right now, and you're wondering what's going on, and you're wondering if you're going to win, and the answer is yes. Yes, he is a God who is a champion. He is a God who is not only a fighter, but he wins. He conquers. So don't mistake your discomfort for God losing, for God not coming through for you. Don't make that mistake. If we trust God, if we rely on him, he will give us victory. All right. That's my word for you today. God bless you. Thanks for joining me. I will see you next time. God bless you. Have an awesome day.